Hey guys, this is Fifi and this is my very first YouTube video. And since so many of you have asked me in the past how I create my journal pages and what inspires me to make art every day, I thought I'd film a work in progress video to show you my way of working and creating and to give you an insight into the scenes behind those final pictures of my journals on my Instagram account. And to be very honest with you, I usually never have an idea of what I'm going to create. Like, I don't have the final piece pictured in my mind. It's rather a very spontaneous thing. And as I create, I will get inspired by what I create, and that will lead me to creating even more, if that makes any sense. And the first thing that came to my mind was creating a watercolor piece. I'm using a watercolor brush, which pretty much works exactly like a regular brush. It's just so much easier. You don't have to dip it into water every single time. And the technique I used for this watercolor painting is just very simple. I use a lot of water. I did the first layer, let it dry, then I did the second layer, let it dry, and then I did the third layer, which you can see me doing in this video because I forgot to film it. The next thing I did was that I was brainstorming. I have this box full of cutouts out of newspapers and magazines, and I was just picking some out and was trying out some things, if it worked very well, if I liked it, and when I finally did, I glued it on. When I had finished the collage, I took a moment. I just sat there and basically just stared at this piece of artwork I had just created. And I asked myself, what message and which feelings do I want to convey? What do I want the viewers to feel, to know, to even ask themselves? Our hands and eyes are two such strong symbols. There's so much meaning behind those two parts of our bodies, which we often forget. We use our hands and eyes to connect with each other. We shake hands, we hug, we look each other into the eyes.
Pint, or maybe more, a glass would smash on the wooden floor. We could go back to reality and realize the life we're living. We can't succeed. You'd down a pint, or maybe more, a glass would smash.
And I thought about how delicate and vulnerable but strong our eyes are. And when we cry, we're releasing all those emotions that have remained bottled up over a certain period of time. Therefore, all these emotions and feelings are a part of us. They are a part of who we are. They're part of our personal stories. But despite all these negative feelings that sometimes seem to have conquered us, we shouldn't forget that they don't define us. They don't define us for who we are, and they do not always define our actions.